The following podcast has been brought to you by Audible.com. Sign up now using the URL audibletrial.com/TTV to get a free audiobook of your choosing. We recommend Brick by Brick, How LEGO Rewrote the Rules of Innovation and Conquered the Global Toy Industry. You may recognize this as one of the sources we use in our show, Bionicle Autopsy. Remember, that's audibletrial.com/TTV. Enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Sync.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to TTV Talks. I'm Messinac.
I'm Barterant.
I'm LJ.
I'm Venom.
Vin, that was pretty funny of you.
Huh,
What?
Funny guy messing up our sync like that.
You know,
What sync?
Oh my gosh.
the sink that you replaced with a bathtub, then.
Hey, I'm not good at plumbing.
April Fool's has come and gone. There's no need to mess up.
What does
things
April Fool's
anymore.
have to do with plumbing?
I don't know. You tell me.
Have you ever had a plum before?
Yes.
I've
I
had
have.
plums before.
Plums are either delicious or really, really gross.
Yeah.
I haven't
very
had
true.
plums since I was a kid.
Same. But yeah, April Fool's
Yeah.
went by, guys. That was pretty fun. LJ destroyed our channel.
Yeah, hey,
So it
I did not
destroyed our
destroy it.
reputations.
Man,
And
your face has been all over
probably
the
half
channel
of the
this
fan
week.
base's sanity.
What do you want from me, Var?
There is
What
too
do
much
you want?
LJ. We need to pull back on the LJ. I know everyone's like, yeah, more LJ, not enough
Let's
LJ.
kick him out of the TTVT today.
Well,
But
what the
LJ's
heck?
LJ's been like the face of every video all week. Even
Okay,
been on the
let's-
Meso he's on.
Let's look at this. It's like, okay, so we have the recap review Q&A, which my face is not on. Monog Tooth Mesa, which, well, there is a Miru there. Then there's April Fool's. Then there's the April Fool's schedule. Then there's TTV podcast, which my face also isn't on. There's the breaking news,
I
which
didn't
my
mean
face isn't
literally,
on.
you idiot. I meant that you're in every video and you're a prominent figure of them.
The last 5 videos have been LJ-centric.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Like you even made the podcast LJ centric because you made us fire you in it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I mean, you did that near the end, so it wasn't necessarily LJ-centric.
Like,
it was
you just
Yeah, but we're-
forced
LJ-ended.
LJ
LJ
down everybody's throat.
We literally
I mean,
started off.
technically-
We literally started off the podcast yelling at you to really sell home the fact that you got fired.
Well,
Which-
actually, no,
By
you guys
the
are
way,
actually
by the way,
angry at
fun
me.
fact, fans, fun fact. That intro where LJ screwed up, that was real. Actually, that had nothing to do with LJ getting fired.
yeah, that wasn't planned. That wasn't even an impromptu plan. That was just
That was real. I
dumb.
kept it in because I figured, you know what, that actually kind of adds to the whole reason for firing you.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna do that, which
And
is
technically, the breaking news for the mask hunt has a Miru in the thumbnail.
it's
So there
a
you go.
mask of jungle. Meso.
It's a Miru.
Was it the mirror? I thought that was the Kakama.
No, I mean, like, not that breaking news.
Oh,
The other
one,
breaking
okay.
news.
I'm gonna break your face. That's the news.
Man, I'm actually really impressed with how we're kind of recovering from the video overload and then the video fallback when we had to cut back because of subs boxes. We've settled into a nice routine, and yet we're not like overloaded with work or anything. We still have time to just hang around and do stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Although we did miss TTV Talks last week, though, unfortunately. Sorry about the wait for the core episode. We're not going to be doing the core episode. Right
Blame
now.
Kai.
Blame Kai.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
thanks, Kai.
Kahi,
He was the one. He was
sucks.
responsible for it last week, along with LJ.
Yeah, nah, I'm sorry.
Hey, it gives me more time to catch up on Korra before we actually do TTVT on it.
Yeah, fair
Exactly.
enough.
but I'm probably not gonna catch up because I have 3 seasons.
Well, that's just too bad for you, big boy.
But in other news, speaking of TTV Talks and not getting an episode out, we are officially on iTunes now. So if anyone listens to the TTV podcast on iTunes, you will be happy to know, hopefully happy to know that TTV Talks is now also on iTunes. And if you aren't aware, the TTV podcast is on iTunes. So you can go on iTunes and just search up Panda Panda or TTV, and you should be able to find both of our podcasts.
I'm not happy. I hate Apple.
Okay.
Hey, me too.
I mean, you could hate Apple, but let's be real. They're kind of iTunes is kind of the pioneer as far as
No.
MP3 purchasing. Like anyone purchases MP3s anymore, am I right?
Well,
Sad
wait,
fact of life.
what's an MP3?
Ugh.
I only save in WAV.
I wonder which, like, no, I was gonna ask a dumb question. I was like, I wonder which is pirated more, music or games, but it's probably music.
Oh, it's without
Hands
a doubt
down.
music.
Bar none.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's been a lot of recent controversy about pirating games because of the whole Halo Online debacle.
Right. I mean, let's be real. Like, games are, like, they're pretty, relevant now in society. They used to be really nerdy things, but now a lot of people play video games. But everyone and their grandmother listens to music.
So true.
So, I mean, music is definitely the bigger source of media. So the piracy is larger, has a larger rate. What, Elder?
Both of my grandmothers have passed away.
So Halo Online. you guys heard about Halo Online?
Yeah, Halo Online. Poor 343 or whoever was behind that game.
Yeah.
343
like,
just
another
can't.
company?
Halo just can't catch a break, can it?
No. Quick primer for anybody that doesn't know. Not gonna go too in depth. It's a crazy thing. Halo Online's a free-to-play PC Halo game that was announced to be Russia exclusive. Not developed by 343, but rather some Russian company, Innova Studios and Saber Interactive, and it's overseen by 343. Free-to-play game with microtransactions. Well, it's not even an alpha yet. The game files leaked online. The Halo community got hold of them and modded the heck out of that game.
Yeah.
They're cracking into the source code. They're like making everything available. They're getting stuff that isn't even finished and they're putting it into the game. They're glitching into all the maps. They're trying to currently establish peer-to-peer multiplayer via LAN servers.
You know,
It's
we're
like-
basically. Go ahead, Vin.
I was gonna say it's like Halo Custom Edition, Ultimate Edition.
That's exactly what they're trying to make it
It's
be.
kind of like the community has now turned themselves into their own game developer. Because what happened is they basically got a hold of the entire game engine. This isn't like an actual game yet. It's not even a game. It's the engine of the game. At this point, they've gotten their hands on a licensed game engine that has only been accessible by 343 or other Halo publishers, and they are now inside of it and modding the crap out of it, and basically making their own game out of it.
That's exactly what's going on.
Jeez.
It's a very unique phenomenon.
I can't believe it happened. That's insane. I guess I should clarify, it's not just the Halo community, it's more so the 4chan Halo community that's really really gotten a hold of it.
Yeah.
But it's been
The running joke was that the exe file for the game was called El Dorado. So the modding team have decided to name their project El Dorito. And that's the launcher, the El Dorito.
The El
Game
Dorito
launcher.
launcher. Yeah. I remember
it's
seeing that when I was installing it.
such a it's kind of a shame. I'm assuming that the game was meant to be published in Russia as like a kind of a test run just to see how a free-to-play Halo game would work.
What a big mistake that was.
Yeah. It was probably
Yeah,
going to come to the
remember-
US at some point. Who knows if
you
they're
like
even
this?
going to like at this point is there even any point in like continuing the game? Cuz
Yeah.
practically everyone has it on their computers at this point.
Well, I imagine they still probably will because they're still going to make a lot of money off of it via microtransactions. That's stuff you can't really do because
Unless the community mods it in.
Yeah, but let's be real. Multiplayer will get off the ground. I'm 100% positive with how dedicated these people are. They are going to get multiplayer working eventually. But I think once that happens, Microsoft is really going to go aggressive with the cease and desist orders. They're not going to let multiplayer
Which they've already been
live
doing.
long. Yeah, they've been taking down YouTube videos. They got the page for the
Oh,
game removed
yeah, I've
from the
seen some
internet.
of that too. They're actually going a little teeny bit ham on it.
Unfortunately, with 4chan being kind of the pioneers behind this, there's not a whole lot of jurisdiction on that website. A lot of stuff gets
Yeah, stuff
Through
just
there.
happens and nobody can do anything about it.
yeah.
They will
That's why
never
it's so
fully
great.
stop it. It's pretty interesting.
Eh.
There's a couple reasons why I think this happened. It's not even so much like the big controversy I mentioned was people are saying, well, is this piracy or not, and should it be promoted as it is? Like, the NeoGAF topic hasn't been closed. Rumor is Frank O'Connor, one of the 343 people on NeoGAF, got himself banned from NeoGAF on purpose, so he didn't have to be put into a situation because it's basically dominating the Halo topics on the forum, and people tend to forget their 343 employees.
Right.
on
Oh, okay.
forums,
So he
and
banned
it's
it.
a very
Oh.
awkward position.
He didn't want to have to get involved, right? So that's why he banned it.
That's what the theory is. Yes. People are saying, is it really piracy because the game was going to be free to play? And there's no online multiplayer functional right now, and they haven't got the microtransactions, which is the source of income, so has anything really illegal happened here?
That is a
Because
great point.
the game files were put up on the website for the actual game. It was going to be a closed pre-alpha test, and they were mistakenly put up for download, and that's how they were initially got.
Well, see, I'm assuming
it's
that
an
things in this build weren't going to be accessible on the final build. So I'm imagining like certain assets of the game that are currently on or being distributed weren't actually going to be readily available once the game was ready to be downloaded and launched. So,
Probably.
with that in mind, it probably is piracy because I don't know. I doubt a lot of the stuff was that the modders have managed to get behind were intended to be there to begin with.
Definitely. You couldn't even load into the maps.
Yeah,
You have to like
it's a pretty
force
confusing
load.
situation because it's like when I think of pirating, I think people stealing something that obviously doesn't really belong to them. They are taking credit for some stuff, so on and so forth. They're benefiting off of something that they took from someone else. So really, if it was put up for download by mistake, it's kind of like you didn't steal candy from the baby just gave you the candy. And then people are looking at you weird.
Yeah, I guess another way of kind of seeing it, to me, it's sort of like if you snuck into a movie set and like recorded people like, working on the set or like filming. That's still very much illegal. I don't know if there's a term for that, but
Trespassing, maybe?
well, I
Yeah.
guess you would get hit with trespassing, which isn't really the same thing, but I don't know.
The spirit of the issue
'Cause-
kind of is similar.
Yeah, because I know, like, even if you're an extra in a film and you talk about the movie on, like, any other website, you can get detained for that. That's very much illegal. So, I don't know. I guess it's just distributing assets that don't belong to you. That's what's illegal about it.
Yeah.
Meh.
There were two big factors, I think, that really played into why people did this and took it so far. One of which being, obviously, it's Russian only. That really made people mad. Halo's communities wanted Halo on PC for how many years? The closest we get is, like, Russia only. And then two, it's free to play with microtransactions. And that just made people mad.
Yeah.
Because the microtransactions aren't cosmetic. They're basically Halo fans'
Play to
worst
win.
nightmare. Play to win.
Yeah.
Pay to win,
Or,
yeah.
pay to win.
So that really incensed them and said, okay, well, we're just gonna make our own game.
Right.
That's the goal. Now, it's a really interesting situation, and I'm actually not clear. This is not the first instance of its kind. Call of Duty Online exists, and it's in China only. And I haven't kept up with that at all.
Yeah,
Alden,
no,
do you
me
know if
neither.
do you know if there's been any similar backlash to this?
There hasn't
Caught on
necessarily been a lot of backlash because a lot of people don't really know it exists because it's a China exclusive. What Call of Duty Online did, I don't think it has microtransactions, but it's free to play only from China. And people can connect to the servers, that's the thing. There are ways you can download the game and connect to the Chinese servers. So there hasn't been a whole lot of backlash because it's not a private thing. And there aren't even
yeah.
microtransactions to my knowledge.
Yeah, there aren't as many restrictions as there are in this case. Well, then again, the game hasn't even been released yet in this case. So,
It's really weird. COD Online came out, it says here, alpha and closed beta in January 14th, 2013, and it only hit open beta in January of this year. But it's still in China. So, I wonder if Halo may have a similar fate. 2-year-long dev cycle. But I wonder if the game's even going to be what it's set out to be at this point.
They might have to
knows,
completely
man?
rehaul it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh well.
well, hey, at least
That's
there's
been like the biggest.
at least there's Halo 5. Am I right,
Yeah, those
Yeah,
trailers are
it's-
pretty cool.
That's
dude?
gonna be good.
Those
a
trailers
shame.
got me hyped.
Who are you guys on? Team Lock?
Chief.
Team Chief?
Chief.
Chief.
I don't know Locke well enough to be
Yeah,
honest.
I don't know
Lock,
Locke
go-
either.
I'm Locke. Go Locke.
Maybe if I watched that awful Nightfall show, I'd be with Locke, but
Locke has the key to victory.
I watched a little bit of Nightfall and meh. Still
Yeah.
say Chief all the way.
I saw the first episode of Nightfall and I was like, yeah, this doesn't seem as good as Forward Unto Dawn.
Oh yeah, the first
I-
episode sucks. The other episodes are like, a little bit better, but yeah.
I heard the CGI was pretty bad, like when the elites came into
Oh,
play.
heck
but I haven't
yeah.
seen any of it.
Yeah, the Elite was pretty bad in the first episode.
Looked
Um,
awful.
Video games have been quite a controversial
Mixed
subject
bag.
recently, huh?
Yeah,
When
Halo
aren't they?
Online's been the biggest thing, but there's been a lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah,
You got a PS4.
I did get a PS4. It's been a lot. In fact, I think the 160 subscribers on my personal channel probably seen it, that I uploaded a few Bloodborne videos just testing out the PlayStation's share function. Man, dude, Bloodborne. That game came out
You've
and
been
I was
having
like,
a lot of fun with that.
yeah, that game came out and I was like, I need to get a PlayStation. I have to play it, and I'm so glad I did. That it is well worth my investment. It is such a fun game. I've experienced emotions playing that game that I didn't know I could experience.
Well then,
It's just,
that
it's
game helped me grow up and become a man.
yeah, it did. I feel like such an experienced gamer now. I feel like I can tackle anything. It's such a nice challenge. I've never
You
really
sparked the TTV Dark Souls Renaissance.
Maybe
we're
I should
all-
pick
That's
it
true.
up.
I did, didn't I?
like, even LJ's getting into it now.
Yeah, I wish I could play it.
If only Mange was here, because he was kind of the pioneer of the Dark Souls era.
I can.
Yeah, I gotta.
I'm already planning on catching up a little bit on what I missed out on Dark Souls games, and at some point I'll probably get Bloodborne too once the price drops a little bit, because I do have the PS4 as well.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It is without a doubt a system seller. If
Yeah, at this point-
anyone if anyone was looking for an exclusive, waiting for a good exclusive before they got a PS4, Bloodborne is that exclusive. It is an amazing game.
That's good to hear, because I am lacking in the PS4 game exclusive department. I
think
swear, I'm
everyone
going to
is.
count them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a total of 5 games for the PS4. And this has been a whole year that I've had the console.
Just get the order, Vin. Bite the bullet.
I want to get the order only because it's an exclusive. I'm probably gonna try and get it off eBay for like $5.
I'll see if I can get it for free at some point or something.
Yeah, I was able to get The Last of Us for $3 off eBay, so that was fun.
How do you think you're gonna get the order for free?
I don't know.
What's your
It's
plan?
it's
You gonna
probably,
steal it.
dude. The
You gonna
reviews for it have
pirate it?
been so bad. They're probably
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
make
you're
it
gonna
like
pirate it.
they're probably gonna make it free to play for PSN.
Yeah, that's
PS
right. It'll
Plus
probably be a PSN
users.
thing.
Yeah,
That totally makes sense.
Huh. Man, one thing I will give the PS4 is I'm an Xbox gamer. I don't have a PS4, but there's no way to even defend Xbox's games for gold when you compare it to the PS Plus thing. It's almost an embarrassment how much better the games are on PlayStation.
The free
on
games,
average.
yeah, I can give you that. The Xbox usually has some really good free games. They have some AAA free games every now and then.
Every now and then,
Xbox
they're
has some
usually
really
years
good
old
stuff.
titles.
PS4, I haven't seen any good. I don't know. Maybe I just don't play on the PS4 as often anymore. But I really have
I'm
not
talking the free
noticed
games.
any crazy sales or any
Yeah.
good games on for free
See,
on the
I don't-
PS4
yeah, I don't know,
like
Meso.
how I've seen on the Xbox.
Maybe PSN has the better, more quantity of free games, but the Xbox's games have been pretty solid, and the deals so far have been really solid as well.
The deals are better. I'm talking free games specifically.
Also-
And everything I've seen, what Xbox likes to do, they like to give away indie games, and they like to give away years-old games like Assassin's Creed 2 and Halo 3 and all this stuff. PSN
Yeah, but at least
gives
those
away
are good
recent
games.
titles. They are good games.
And another thing,
Definitely they are.
one big well, I just heard the echo of my voice bounce off of something. I'm not sure what it was, but it was like a but. Anyway, one thing that
It was like a butt.
that really seals the deal is the fact that you can play those free games that you get for Xbox Gold without gold But if you get a free game with PS Plus, you need PS Plus to play it.
Oh,
Otherwise,
I
the
didn't know
game is
that.
locked. Yep.
I didn't know that either.
That is awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a
I
long
retract
while
my
back,
prior
I
statement.
downloaded Don't Starve because I had PS Plus, and it was one of the games that was available for free. So I played it for a bit. My PS Plus membership expired. I tried to play it again another day. It said I needed PS Plus. I was like, "What is this?"
That is really
What?
stupid. And like PS Plus is never on sale either. Like you can get Xbox Live on sale quite frequently. And sometimes, I mean, you can
Yep.
buy a game and they'll give you free trials. I've actually noticed this about PSN. If you use a free trial for PSN, they lock you from using any more free trials. You know how Xbox you can like
Oh,
build up your
yep.
free trials
Yeah, I noticed that too.
and you can keep using them? Yeah, that doesn't work for PS Plus. Once you use one, you can no longer use a free trial. You
It's-
have to pay for it.
It's pretty crazy how it's a weird turn of the tide where PlayStation's trying to grab more money than Microsoft is.
Yeah, well, I
Wow.
mean, like PSN was free for the longest time, so it makes sense that they're trying to better their service, and you can't really do that without money. So
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense, but at the same time, it is kind of a disservice to the consumers that actually want to use this, especially when you're upgrading from a PlayStation 3 when you're used to the online
exactly like
stuff being
everything
completely
is free and just thrown at you.
Right.
And I don't know, being someone that originally upgraded from the 360 to the PS4, that was something that really bugged me because on the 360, I was playing my Assassin's Creed 2 that I downloaded when I had gold, like offline. I was playing that stuff offline because my internet had went out. I can't do that with the PS4.
Yeah, it's really annoying
That's
because
interesting.
there's so many ways to get gold without having to pay for it. Xbox gives you so many chances to use. Their
Yeah, so
online
some of us
features.
like live off free trials.
Yeah,
at times
exactly.
for like months on end.
I mean, they practically like hand you Xbox Gold because any like Xbox
Yeah.
game, if it's an exclusive title for Xbox, it probably has a free trial in the case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially if
That's
it's a
for sure. MCC.
multiplayer game.
Yeah, like Halo definitely always comes with a free trial.
Yeah.
My Xbox One came with like a whole month worth of free gold in trials.
And
yeah,
then-
and like another with the Master Chief Collection, if you bought the Master Chief Collection and played it within the first month, you got an extra month of gold added to your current payment for free.
Wow.
So I mean, Xbox always does this stuff to give you gold. So that's really a shame that
That's because
PlayStation's
they were
like that.
guilty of how botched it was. But
Meanwhile,
also,
over at
doesn't detract
Nintendo-
from your point.
Nintendo, poor Nintendo.
Nintendo, they're okay. They have.
Okay,
How is the Wii U's online infrastructure been?
Let's
Give it to me
see.
straight.
I don't really have that many games for the Wii U either. I think I have a total of 5 as well. And 2 of them I've tried to play online, and I believe they are both peer-to-peer based.
Makes sense.
yeah, isn't the Wii U's most of the Wii U's online stuff peer to peer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So,
Okay, I have a question though about the Wii U. So let me preface this by stating I'm not a Nintendo guy. I didn't grow up with Nintendo. I'm not invested with any of the characters. I don't really even like Nintendo games. Getting a Wii U didn't interest me one bit. So I don't really know anything
same.
about it. There's one thing that I keep seeing all over the place. It's making a crap ton of money. People are waiting in line for it, and it seems like all the Nintendo people are talking about it.
Amiibo.
What the heck is an amiibo?
okay. All right.
What is it?
I'm going to be
I
straightforward.
see amiibos being sold on like eBay for like $500. What the heck?
The amiibos, I don't even have one, dude. The amiibos are these figurines that are not posable at all. They're just like, they're statues. They are
Yeah,
mini
little
statues
statuettes.
that you would place on the gamepad to summon the character into whatever game that it's compatible with. Most notably
Oh.
Smash Bros. Like when they first came out, when they first announced the amiibos, they demonstrated it with Smash Bros. Then it made sense because it was like there's a bunch of characters that you can, of course, bring into Smash Bros. Because Smash Bros. Has a big roster. Like you put the Mario statue on the gamepad, Mario's gonna pop up in the game and join the fight and whatnot. Like in
Oh,
real
okay.
time.
So It's like he joins the fight on your team or whatever. Like he'll help you.
Yeah, he becomes your ally. That's how it works for Smash Bros. I'm not sure how it works for other games, and I don't know why it's such a big deal. I mean, aside from the fact that I know it's like
games?
Wait, what, Elder?
There are amiibos for other games? I thought it was only for Smash.
No. You can use amiibos for other games. I know that for certain because there's an option to use an amiibo on Mario Party that just came out.
I mean that's really cool. I actually really like that. How that gives like a reason for the gamepad and everything that comes with the Wii U. That's pretty cool. Just it's so weird how crazy it is. Like how popular it is.
From a collector's standpoint, I can kind of see it, but I don't know why it's as crazy as it is. Like, I can understand
because people are suckers
the interest.
And it's popular because Skylanders is popular.
Yeah, and to answer your question, I have heard of Skylanders, and I know Disney Infinity is doing something similar.
Yeah, the people that buy that kind of stuff happen to probably like Nintendo too, so they want their figures and they're collectors, kind of like us with Lego. They just really some of them care about the games. Most of them probably just want the figure.
Yeah, the figures just to
Lego
have them.
Does stuff.
Like there was I remember a while back I saw like a Samus amiibo that had like a second gun arm and it was selling for like I think 1,000.
Yeah, I remember seeing that at Kotaku. It was I was like blown away. I was like
really insane. It made me want to go to GameStop and like go through all the amiibos and try to find like a third eye on Mario or something and just just like sell it on eBay.
Mario's opening his third eye.
So here's what we got. Here's what we got. These are the rosters. Currently,
whole roster.
there are 6 games that support amiibos.
Really, only 6.
To my knowledge, there's Smash, which has like all of them.
Mario Kart, right?
Makes sense. Mario Kart has Mario, Donkey Kong, Peach, and Yoshi. Mario Party 10 has Mario, Peach, and Yoshi. Hyrule Warriors has Link.
Wow.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, I think, has Toad. Maybe.
So these games don't support all the amiibos then. Only Smash supports all of them.
Only Smash supports the majority of them.
Now, they announced that they are going to be having special amiibos for Yoshi's new game, Yoshi's Woolly World. And...
Say that again.
Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yoshi's Woolly World!
Whenever you say that, I think of a woolly mammoth, so I can only imagine that the sequel's gonna be Yoshi's Ice Age.
And then they announced, Splatoon.
That thing from E3.
Yeah, it's Nintendo's big multiplayer game, which when they debuted it, everyone thought it was just some niche thing that's just some random idea, but they've marketed the heck out of the thing, and it's this big release, and everybody's talking about it. Gotta get Splatoon. Well, they're making amiibos for that.
That's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, okay, the amiibo thing seems really cool. I won't deny. From what I've heard, this seems like a really cool concept.
Yeah, it's a neat concept. But
I'm not sure if it's for me though.
I'm not interested in paying money. I would buy like one of the figures.
Like, okay, so like how much is a figure? Like just a common figure, not like a real one.
$12, I think.
Oh. Yeah, I was about to say it's about the cost of a canister set.
That's about the cost of a deluxe Transformers set back in the day.
Not that. Okay, yeah, that's not that bad. I would have hoped it would be like $8, but 12 isn't unbelievable.
Oh look, Dr. Mario and Olimar getting amiibos. Zero Suit Samus, Splatoon, Ganondorf, Pokemon. Oh, here's the thing. Okay, if they really want to make big money, because the reason, let's be real, it's a cool idea, whatever. It's whether it works or not.
I know what you're getting at.
The idea was made because Nintendo wanted to make money. They're in dire financial straits, and they made this so they could generate extra revenue.
It seems like it's worked.
It seems like it's working, yes. They're making tons of money. The day they make a Pokemon game for the Wii U, and they make Pokemon amiibos...
Oh my god.
That will be the day they can basically just be printing money.
That is a fantastic idea!
I don't...
Problem being, that would actually need them to release a Pokemon game on the Wii U.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what is wrong with them not working
You could
on another
physically
like
catch
3D
them all.
Pokemon game, because they used to do that on the GameCube. They came out with like Colosseum and then XD Gale of Darkness.
Yeah,
this
and
is such a prime time to do it.
Especially now that Pokemon's gone 3D with like X and Y and everything. It seems
Yep.
like
All
why
the new
wouldn't they go ahead and put
Pokemon
that on
and
Wii
stuff.
U?
And
don't
you
know,
can
man.
make it so the 3DS can communicate with the Wii U and stuff like that. You can probably have some crazy gizmos going on here and there.
They could do like what they've done for Smash, where they had like a DS version and a Wii U version.
Yeah. Like, they can really
That would be
capitalize on
sensible.
Pokemon. It's kind of surprising how minimalistic they're being with it.
Instead, they're putting like the other offshoot games.
Yeah, they're
on
really
the Wii U.
they're being really conservative. Odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
I guess maybe they're just afraid of taking like a chance like that, because I'd imagine that's going to be a big investment. Because if they're going to do a Pokemon game and they're going to make amiibos for it, they're probably going to have to make a lot of amiibos.
Well,
Yeah,
there is Pokken, I guess.
that's what I mean.
Wait,
So Wii U offshoots, they will have amiibos for that. I'm pretty sure.
is Pokken, like, Japan exclusive? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Well, we gotta
Pokken
talk.
Fighters.
We're gonna talk about that in like a TTVT about Pokemon.
Probably we should have TTV Talks Pokemon versus Digimon.
That would be like a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah, like really.
Well,
no,
You'd
like
be
LJ
surprised.
can fight you all.
Oh
You'd be surprised.
yeah,
I made a
LJ's
topic.
gonna be there. Yeah, it'll only last 5 minutes then. No problem.
I made a topic about that on the TTV Message
I know
Boards.
you did.
There's a surprising amount
Which you can
of
access
Digimon
at
fans.
board.tvpodcast.com.
Oh yeah, be there. Be
square.
shape.
There's a lot of exclusives and stuff. Go to TTV Podcast, man. It's great.
Yeah, oh yeah. So cool.
.com.
Any exclusive.
But yeah, I made a topic. There are a lot of Pokemon Digimon fans. It surprised me.
We'll do it. Maybe get the audience involved.
I mean, it's
Oh,
really
boy.
been a competition. Pokemon's better game. Digimon's
Alright.
better anime.
No, I
That's
don't want to do this
the
right now.
consensus. That's the
I don't
entire
wanna do this right now.
consensus.
Let's just end this.
LJ, you
Oh
you
no.
betrayed Nintendo.
What? Okay, I'm like VAR. I never grew up on Nintendo.
Yeah, but you said the other night the Wii was your favorite console.
Yeah.
And you,
Guess when the Wii came out?
but you said it was still your favorite console.
Yes, because I've had more time spent with it than the Xbox. Okay.
I can guarantee you I can count the amount of times I've powered on my Wii on my hand.
Okay, I've played a lot more Wii because, you see, I didn't always used to live in seclusion. I used to have people come over and we play the Wii all the time. It's a really great play with other people console.
Back when dinosaurs roamed the
Okay, we should probably go ahead and end.
Alright, yeah, sure. I like the Wii too. It was fun.
Yeah, the Wii's pretty good.
The Wii sucks and
but-
fails, etc., etc.
Yeah, but that was TTV Talks. Thanks for joining us. Once again, TTV is on iTunes, so you can check out that for both of our podcasts. Thanks for watching, everybody, and feel free to continue the discussion on the TTV Message Boards at
Why don't you let me sign
board.tvpodcast.com.
off? I want to sign off. Board.tvpodcast.com.
Wow.
Messa, you're not professional enough about it.
I'm very professional. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next week unless we miss again, which hopefully we won't because scheduling.
If Kai's around.
Goodbye. Yeah, and if Guy's to blame, whatever. I'm messing up.
I'm Broderin.
I'm LJ.
This is Ven.
And we will see you all next week.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
See ya. Bye. Go away.